Hi! I just got back from my 2024 ski trip and it was really refreshing and relaxing at the same time because I've been working non-stop since last May and without the proper breaks, so this trip was a very much needed reset for me. And so I wanted to take a moment and share a quick little story behind the love for the sport. So when I told a friend of mine 3 to 4 years ago that I was going to ski for the first time, this is what she said.
What? But you can't learn to ski once adult.
Yeah. I can tell you I was in huge disbelief. So as a little background story, growing up, my parents weren't the type to confidently send my sister and I off to summer or winter camps. They were, and they still are, very protective of us, and I'm grateful for that because this is their way of showing care and love for us. And also, as a child, I didn't feel left out by my classmates who were talking about their winter break going to ski because first, I was a pretty simple kid back in the days, and second, I was used to spend just winter with my family and I was perfectly fine with it. Even if skiing wasn't part of the picture, and you have to know that skiing isn't really a very cheap hobby. Moreover, as good immigrant parents, mine were grinding to provide for my sister and I. They were understandably cautious and didn't really trust the idea of sending my sister and I off to trips alone. And also, my parents never went skiing themselves, nor did many of their close friends that I know. So skiing simply wasn't part of our world. And unfortunately, I wasn't this blessed kid who was going to ski from age 3. So this is why once my sister and I grew up, we wanted to try it out for ourselves, because when you're talking to people about your winter breaks, they always tell you, oh, I go ski there, and just you became really curious about ski. Why is there so much enthusiasm over the sport? So with a lot of curiosity, this is how the love story with skiing began. Not gonna lie, at first it felt really daunting. I remember the first time we went to ski, and when we arrived at the resort, I felt so excited but also a bit nervous, because when you see people of all age just easily gliding down those slopes and you're like a newbie, you feel pretty intimidated. And not gonna lie, we stumbled, we fell. Sometimes we just slow-plowed down all the slopes. It was really funny. We just laughed through it all, and we encouraged each other that we were having fun and that we will get better over time. And so little by little, we started to find our own rhythm, and with each trip, it brought more confidence and joy. And now every time we go to ski, I feel a sense of accomplishment. What started as a tentative experiment turned into a little huge passion. And so it is no more just about learning to ski or the sport itself. It was about proving to myself that it's never too late to step outside of your comfort zone and try finding something new to love. Now, remember what my friend said? You can't learn to ski as an adult. Here's my advice for anyone hearing something like this. I hear you, but I won't listen to you. It simply means don't let anyone dictate what you can or cannot do, because people will say whatever they want. And it's up to you to filter all this noise, to taking the good, discard the bad, and form your own opinion. And yeah, maybe I will never ski down the black or the dark red slopes like her, but like, what's the matter? I'm enjoying my best life on the blue slopes, and that's just more than enough for me. Just mind your own business. At the end of the day, as I reflect on this journey, I realized that the challenge wasn't just learning to ski, but it was about letting go of the fear of judgment and embracing the freedom to try. As George Eliot ever said, it's never too late to be what you might have been. And for me, this quote perfectly captures this whole experience, because life is about trying, failing, and finding joy in the process. For me, this is the most important one, because if there is no joy, then why would you do it? Like, everything would be suffering. So, whatever your dream might be, just start now. The slopes are waiting. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in the next one.